Woman has come forward claiming her child is my half-brother to try to get a part of my father's estate despite the fact it is impossible. What can I do make this woman go away or pay for this stunt? And why? Using an alt because this is just ridiculous. So here's the situation. My father passed about 2 months ago from natural causes and left everything he owned to me and my sister. His estate is worth over $5 million with almost half of that in liquid assets. His estate is still being split up now, not because me and sis are fighting or anything. The two of us are just working together to see who wants what and figuring out what to do with the rest. But that isn't the issue here. About a week ago a woman we'll call Stupid Witch, SB for short, contacted my father's estate attorney claiming that she had a secret child with him and demanded he get a third of the estate. I have never met this woman or even knew she existed until then, but apparently she is the daughter of someone my dad went to high school with, so it isn't out of the question at first. But here's the thing, my dad was diagnosed with testicular cancer 15 years ago and had both his testicles removed. So unless this kid is at least 14 then it's impossible it's his. So entertaining the thought I met with SB and was surprised to find out this secret child is 9 years old and looks nothing like my father. During this meeting she demanded her child's share of my dad's estate and wants 9 years of child support in cash. She claimed she would sue if he wasn't added into the will. My dad's estate lawyer said that if SB's kid passed a DNA test he would bust. She refused. She claims she has a secret letter from my father acknowledging this kid as his own but refused to provide it. The meeting ended with my father's estate lawyer telling her to pretty much get out until she's ready to do a DNA test and her claiming she would see us in court. It's pretty obvious this is not my dad's kid, but SB is still trying to take from us. My question is, what can I do to make her go away? What kind of legal action can I take to make her disappear from my life? If she does try to take action against me and my sister, what can I do to make sure this witch gets what she deserves?
Relevant comments. Maximum. Let your lawyer handle it. Ask him to send her a letter telling her she is not to contact you at all but only him when she is ready to take a DNA test. If she does contact you he will deem it harassment and pursue your legal remedies. Then block her from contacting you.
OP. Attorney said just don't respond or tell her anything until she takes the DNA test or goes away. If she sues the estate will take care of it. Update. Seeing as the last post I made got popular, thought I would come back and give an update. As much as I wish this ended dramatically with SD getting arrested or embarrassed in court, I'm sad to say this isn't the case. So after I sent SD the text telling her to stop contacting me, she began to blow my phone up with voicemails and texts. I saved them all obviously and forwarded them to my father's attorney. The day after I made my first post my attorney had a letter sent to SD, won't post the letter here but I'll paraphrase to the best of my ability while trying to interpret all the legal talk. If you believe your child's claim to my client's estate is legitimate, please submit to a DNA test as your earliest convenience. If an independent DNA test confirms your claims of my client's paternity to your child, we will see to having him compensated as according to local laws for the requested child support. On the claim of getting a portion of the estate, my client specified in his will that his estate would be left to his children, OP, and sister. Unless you are able to provide the letter of recognition as you stated in my office on the 22nd, we will consider that your child was either disowned or unacknowledged by my client and will proceed as such. If you are unable to provide the claimed letter, I advise you seek legal counsel of your own. On the topic of you continued contact with my client's benefactors, I suggest you cease it immediately. They have made it clear that they do not wish to associate with you outside of legal dealings. If you continue to contact them, I have recommended they take legal action against you. The best part has to be how he ended it, however. If there is the possibility that your claims of my client's paternity to your child are misinformed or fraudulent, I suggest you admit to this and cease contact with me and my clients. If you continue these action under false claims, not only will you be receiving a bill for my time, I will suggest that my clients take legal action against you. While this was going on, my sister tracked down SB's parents and got into contact with them. It turns out that SB has not had contact with her parents in multiple years, but that is not the important part. Apparently this is not the first time she has done this. Apparently she pulled the same stunt with another man when this kid was born 9 years ago and got paid off to leave him alone. I also forwarded this to my attorney. So fast forward to this morning when I get a call from my attorney. SB is retracting her statements, claiming she misunderstood the situation and no longer believes her son is my father's kid. So yeah, no big dramatic ending sadly, but I guess this is over. Thanks for the advice originally. I know some people were asking why I came here when I already had an attorney, and to be honest I see where you guys are coming from. I was pretty stressed, and with this woman trying to steal what my father had worked his whole life for, I really just needed a place to vent and look for advice on what I should do. Thanks for that.